What's good, collective? Welcome back. We're going to get into some ancestor messages. Okay, your ancestors want you to be aware. I feel like this is just a be aware as a heads up that friends, family, anybody that comes to you during this season with like gossip, news, telling you about what's happening, what they heard, what they saw on social media, all of that is a spiritual intention to make you contemplate um, an ending that you've already determined. And so it seems like whether this is family or friends on your side or family or friends on a karmic side, these people are coming to you pretty much saying like, I heard the news, I heard y'all breaking up, I heard this is not the situation, I heard y'all are done with each other, and like, have y'all tried everything? I really just thought y'all were gonna go forever. I like this person for you. So all of those people are coming to you as a way to make you rethink an ending, right? How many more betrayals is it going to take? How many more disappointments is it going to take before you guys determine that you have come to the center, to the end of the rope? And it's like the last straw, the last thing. And so even when it's the last thing that you guys have determined is what makes it over, these people are trying to restart it back up. And this seems to be a pattern where every time you make a decision, other people come in and influence your ultimate decision. And so they want you to start evaluating the people and discerning the people that are coming to you. What's their motive? Why are they so invested? Ask yourself critical questions. Why are they not listening to the fact that you said that you're not happy? Why are they guilt tripping you? Why are they just saying, well, I just want clarity? Why do they care so much about your life? If they wanted you to be happy and if they cared about your ultimate happiness, why would they support you constantly remaining in something that doesn't bring you mental peace? It doesn't bring you clarity. It doesn't make you feel good. It tears you down. You're coping, like it's forcing you to the point where you got to just be at a coping mechanism, or you have to have a coping mechanism just to be around these people, places, or things. And so that's a pattern of a loop that you're breaking. You're in the process of breaking. And because you're so close and you're so successful to breaking it, these people are coming in to make you betray yourself, your own wishes and your own hopes, get you to back down. It's like a intimidation. And maybe you don't read too deeply into why other people are so concerned, but the way that people are responding to your life tells you a lot about their level of influence in your life. So let's see. We have an exciting event. Okay. And what these people don't even know is like, you're not entertaining anyone else. Like, you're not even talking to anyone else. You're not even entertaining anything. And they're still coming towards you as if you are. Which is even more confirmation that they're spiritually monitoring you, or they're keeping up with your life, or someone is gossiping and talking about your life. And because you haven't even disclosed that. Some of y'all haven't even disclosed what your next plans are. But the fact that they're coming in and bringing you news and carrying bones, clearly you're being discussed in rooms that you aren't in. And your ancestors are watching these people talk about you and discuss your life. There's a journey, either physical or mental. Something has been taking a physical or mental toll on you, and you've been carrying the weight for a long time. Dealing with a relationship with a man. Okay. But meanwhile, this person is trying to get other people involved. Could be like a relative of yours. Get other people involved because they're suspicious about you, and they're asking that relative to like go and carry this bone and ask you probing questions and then bring them back information. And it's because they're speculating on what you're about to do next. People are too invested in what the fuck your choices are. That's what your ancestors are saying. What good news you got coming in. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. So your intuition is screaming at you, whoever you are. Karma, you will reap what you have sown. These are people that have been meddling in your love life, meddling in your life, and they know that they're going to get karma for that. But it's like they're trying to avoid getting karma. And I feel like for many of you, their karma is for you to be surrounded by people that appreciate you, for you to be surrounded by people that you don't have to watch your back around, for you to have a relationship where it complements you and it doesn't hinder you. And so that's a threat in itself, because these people low-key envy you. They low-key are jealous of you, and they don't want to see you have better. But meanwhile, they're saying, I just want the best for you. If you figure out the truth around what they saying about you, you would never take these people's advice as the Holy Grail. You would never even consider their opinion if you could hear what your ancestors are hearing behind your back. So you're the type of person that you don't even get involved in gossip and he say, she say, which is great. But the ones that are coming to you about it, they may start off like saying, how you doing? But really they're only asking you how you're doing, or attempting to be your friend so they can go bring information back to whoever this person is. So the last move, you have come far on your journey. Keep going and you will soon see what you have accomplished. Yeah. So this is like one last move. It's like you're so close. You're so close. I'm telling you. And so if it hasn't happened yet, you're about to find out that a lot of people have been clouding your judgment. Float on the clouds of the unknown. Surrender to the mystery and embrace the sacred within. And so this is why your ancestors haven't been really telling you like what's coming in, what's about to happen next. Because you're a horrible liar. You suck at your poker face when you're dealing with mischievous and snaky people. You crack under pressure. And so to protect what's coming in for you, your ancestors have left you in the dark. Have left you in the dark. Okay? By your lonesome. The less you know, the safer your life will be, the safer you'll go through this journey, the safer everyone will be, because you got some, oof. It's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. You're just out here like a little unicorn, a fairy. She was a fairy. And it's like, yeah, you're all those things, but it's time to start trusting what your intuition is telling you. It's time to start standing on business when it comes to who you're around or something like that. Love affair. Dirty little secret. Sex fix down low. All right. Ooh, if you've been having suspicions about an ex, because we have cutting ties, someone that you have an ex that wishes he or she was you. You have someone that they have knowledge, that they know that you know that they are on the low, that they down low. You know that this person has a sex addiction, so you refuse to entangle yourself with them or deal with them. You know that they have secrets, but you don't have to worry about them. It doesn't bother you that they are out there doing whatever it is that they're doing. And because they know that it doesn't affect you, it irks their nerve. And I told you, it said family. Their family, a narcissist's family, and friends are all coming towards you. little by little and carrying bones, keeping up with everything that you're doing, who you're talking to, where you're eating, where you're drinking, what you're thinking. And they all envy you. And they're fueling this person like a weapon against you. They're telling them, oh shit, this happened, I saw this, what the fuck, and it's because they all are jealous of you, and they know that this person would act ape shit if they knew that you were doing this or doing that. So someone's blood ties, their family, their inner circle is shisty and shady as fuck. And that's because like you're really glowing up and you're loving your life. And you're doing things that this person's family could never that never could see themselves doing themselves. You're way more confident than them. Way more outgoing. You look better than them. You have more than them. And they struggle. And you left these people right where they are. So they all watching you on social media, spying on you. Dissecting your pictures if you post on social media, reading between the lines. And you know, ultimately I feel like because this adversity is coming towards you, they're conjuring up your dark feminine, your shadow. And you know, once the High Priestess in reverse come out, this is you left me no choice. Ace of Pentacles. But instead of exposing these people and telling them what you know, it's like your ancestors want you to play chess and not checkers. All right, move in silence, make your moves in silence, and every opportunity that comes your way, that the divine sends your way, seize it. That's what I'm hurting. Finish them. Mortal Kombat. Finish them. So if they're watching you, give them something to watch. If they hating on you, give them something to hate. Turn it into profit for yourself. Don't go into hiding. Make them so sick and tired of watching you to the point where they can't stop. They become entangled in their own bullshit. There was a lady on TikTok, and it's like best revenge is your paper, your manifestation, where you end up. Okay. And so she pretty much said like she had a husband and he was cheating and she was with him for God knows however fucking long, and that person had like a mistress and they were doing all types of side shit. And so she pretty much sold the house that they had while he was at work and moved it, got the money from that. Then she did some other stuff, but all the while, whoever this person was having an affair with, he had a baby on her or something like that. And so the side piece reached out to the main one at the time, and she went, and whatever issues that she was having with, whatever issues the side chick was having with the man, with her husband, she helped her out. You know, she sent her a spa day, she took good care of her, she fed her. Meanwhile, the side chick was telling her husband to like put Nair in her shampoo, to poison her food, to do spells and rituals on her. And so, you know, she wasn't vengeful. She didn't call them out or take anything from them. She continued to support their relationship. So he was indirectly trying to put her in a open relationship without her consent. And so, you know, she was giving the woman money. She was helping the woman with her kids. She was really encouraging her to have what it is that she wanted. And so since the girl was good at keeping secrets, she never told her husband that they had a personal relationship outside of him, because the girl didn't want that person to cut her off. You get what I'm saying? And so in that situation, she ends up dating the cousin of the side chick, marries him, and the side chick ends up being like the main one, and they didn't even last 2 years. So it's like they became cousin-in-laws. Her ex-husband became her cousin-in-law, her cousin's cousin-in-law, and the side chick became the cousin-in-law because she married the girl's cousin. Wow, shit. So pretty much, and now she on TikTok getting rich, talking about her story of how she cut ties with these people, how she fucking checkmate these people, how it's going in her favor. And those people are left feeling like they have unfinished business. They're never, because they weren't successful at breaking her. It was all about breaking the main chick's energy. It was all about trying to wipe that smile off her face, trying to see her just self-destruct. Be both the side chick and the ex wanted to destroy the anointing of the woman that was kind to all of them. And so for those of you that are in situations where you feel like it's hard for you to be kind, and it's hard for you to see the good or the silver lining in a situation because you're being done so wrong, lean into your kindness. Lean into, let them attack you. Let them hurt you. Let them do everything. Don't let the circumstances of whatever you're going through bring out the worst in you. Let them do their worst, because it's always going to manifest in your favor. And so if you have that anointing and you have that favor, you may want to close your heart up and just cut everything off. But really your reward comes from knowing, not trusting, not enduring, but knowing that in the end, your ancestors are always going to make sure you land on your feet. And what's painful in the moment, it just feels painful in the moment, but it's a manifestation of your reward. And so every affair, every situation, all they doing is racking up karma on themselves. They gonna reap what they have sown. When it happens, it ain't your business. How it happens, it ain't your business. You don't even gotta go put flowers on their grave. You don't even have to be there to watch the ending. You won't get front row seats to the demise of these people. But they gonna feel it. It's gonna always find its way back to you. You gonna always find a way to hear about it through the grapevine, through your ancestors. Like, hey, just to let you know, that shit done. That shit a wrap. Because a lot of y'all are like, you're holding your breath, like, I'm holding it all in and waiting until you get into safety. But if you lean into it, and it's like, get excited. Every stone that's thrown, it's just building up spiritual inheritance. It's just building up the manifestation of good karma for you. And so if you have someone that lets the lights turn off, I promise you someone gonna appear, and either they gonna a stranger gonna help you turn your lights on, or some type of organization is going to miraculously decide to pay it. You're going to get a sign from the universe. You're going to get a message from your ancestors. Say, apply for this, do that, do this. And it's going to work out in your favor. And you're going to know it's only something that God could do, because you may have been denied everywhere else, but then you get approved at this one location. The reason why you're getting approved there is because that's your ancestors opening doors for you. What's yours, what you're meant to have, can't nobody stop you. Can't nobody stop you. And that's on everything. But for whoever these people are, they all are being roped together. They're like a knot. And it's like you're collecting good karma off of these bad people with bad intentions. They are self-destructing themselves. And so when all of them get excited, where it's like, oh, they finna have front row seats to your demise. No, they finna have front row seats to witnessing your reward. And a lot of them, their front row seat, it comes from you constantly putting it in their face, right? They're constantly, their front row seats is, they're gonna end up having to fucking turn off, uninstall and delete social media, because everywhere there you are. But you ain't in the audience. You're the producer. Okay, you're the orchestrator. So they're gonna be salty. And they're gonna regret that they ever fucked with you. You're being resurrected. You're being resurrected. And for those of y'all that are being guilt tripped, like you had an affair on me, you owe me a debt, you're about to be released from that too. But that's this person's tactic to try to hold on to you, is by using holding something over your head. Like you did them wrong and you owe them for the rest of your life, for all eternity. Who the fuck do they think they are? When a person genuinely knows their worth and they mean you no harm, they would never want to stay in a relationship where they are punishing you for all eternity and remain with you. No, they know that you are more of a catch and you are a good thing to lose. And so they hold on tighter to you, and they use disappointment as a tool for control. That's what they use it for. And they hate you coming into that realization about that. You seeing the truth in that situation. You having that epiphany. They hate that idea. Because they were able to convince you that maybe tomorrow was going to be better than yesterday. Maybe they'll see you in a different light. Maybe they'll see that you're a good person eventually because you're doing everything right. That's a psych. Somebody's been psyching you out for a long time. And you've been kind of like, they've been psyching you out and getting you to stop focusing on yourself and to center them around your life, like center your life around them. And it's been feeding their ego. And I can guarantee you, even 20 years down the line, the fact that you were willing to center them around, center their life and their happiness around, like center them around over your own happiness. Like you were willing to do that. It's like they got you hooked. They got you right where they want you. You ain't never going nowhere. This is someone that was convinced that you ain't never going nowhere. But look at you. You finna be... They feel like you don't have a choice. Like they got you fixed. They got you right where they want you. So it's like your ancestors are coming through speaking, like putting you up on game. Like you don't gotta accept this shit. Cause you strike me as the type of person where you're like, two wrongs don't make it right. If I was wrong, I'm gonna own up to it. I'm gonna be honest about it, and I'm gonna do better. This is someone that likes to look for people like you. They like when you do something wrong so they can hold it over your head. And it's a tool, a mechanism for control. But Whatever illusion that they were using to keep you suspended in time and space. See the illusion? Look at that. 10 of Swords. You finna wake up from that spell. And you're gonna learn that lesson, and you're gonna get good karma. And then all of a sudden this person gonna be like, oh, I don't know what I would do without you. And then all of a sudden now they begging you, and then the roles gonna keep reversing. I do want you. I'm just hurting. I'm just trying to get over this. I'm just going through something. Well, fuck. Go get some help. Go figure your shit out. But the whole drama escapade is like, it's over. I've been patient. Your ancestors are saying you've been more than patient with this person. You've been more than patient with this person. It's like, bye. And meanwhile, this person is treating you like Byron. Like you are Byron. You ain't no Byron. Your ancestors are looking at you like, go ahead and look in that mirror and be like, what the fuck? This ain't the first time that somebody has tried to do this to you. Taking your kindness for weakness, held something over your head. No matter what you did, it was never fucking good enough. And then when you decide you over the situation and you done, then all of a sudden they want to reminisce. They want to change their perception. They want to do right. They want to add in. They want to finally show the fuck up. But it's only when it's only when you're trying to reinvent your life. It's only when you wise the fuck up to their manipulation tactic, and you're like, this ain't love. This ain't what I want for myself. That's when they realize that you have evolved. There was a TikTok where the girl was like, oh, my man called me and was like, you know what? I'm not doing this no more. You know, I want better for myself. You deserve better for yourself. And, you know, I'm choosing me this time. And he blocked her. And so she got in the car. She was like, how about my man done wised up and he done chose himself? So you know what I'm about to do? I'm about to get in my car and pull up. So that's something that they'll do. It's like a narcissistic attack. Women do it too. And then them chasing after you, they know that you like that. They know that that's an addiction. You have a tendency of liking when of mistaking someone chasing after you and giving you the validation that they ain't going nowhere as a sign of love, but really it's a codependency attachment. And this person is meant to make you aware of it. And you meant to break that cycle. So those are the messages that I have for you from your ancestors. Of course, only take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, collective.